Hey guys, this is me, Jason Gregory, coming at you from the UK with a power talk on Friday. This is the first power talk that I am doing since I've moved to my new property. And so I said I would do a power talk for my new property. It took me a while, but I thought, let me come on today. It's a Friday, end of the week, and I just thought, let me just share some motivation with you. Hopefully you guys are having a really good Friday. Hopefully you've had an impact on people throughout the week and you're finishing it off nice. And I just thought today I'm going to give you three tips, one of my three tips on how to stay motivated through change. I've had a lot of change over the last couple of weeks with the move to the new house and stuff like that, and things can really kind of get on you if you're not careful, so you have to really keep focused. And I thought it'd be a really good topic to talk about that. And so my first tip to tell you how to stay motivated in the midst of change is this: just because you've changed, or just because you've changed environment or changed place, doesn't mean that the end destination has changed. It's still the same. So the focus that you have to get to the end goal should still be there. Yeah? So whatever you're facing, whatever change you're going through, never take your eyes off where you're going. Remember, the destination is over there. The journey is every step that you have to take to get there. And through that journey, there are going to be changes. There are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be different things happening. But it doesn't change the fact that you've got a journey, you've got a destination. There's somewhere that you have to reach, and you're on the road for a reason. So never forget the reason why you're doing what you're doing. That's my first tip. My second tip is basically, just because you change, just because you are changing your circumstances doesn't mean you change your focus. Now, circumstances can change all the time. Why? Because we basically face all kinds of obstacles and the unexpected happens. But just because the unexpected is happening, it doesn't mean that our destination is changing. Like I said, our circumstances will change, but all what it means is that we have to adapt. In order for you to adapt, you have to be flexible, you have to be pliable, you have to be able to change with the circumstance and not lose that motivation. Because when you are losing motivation, what is happening is you're moving further and further away from the place that you need to be. You see, nobody can motivate you. People can inspire you, but they can't motivate you. You have to motivate yourself. You take the inspiration that people give you, and then you let that feed into the motivation that you have. And that's why changing circumstances shouldn't change your motivation. Yeah. The third tip is, and again, they're all kind of similar really, it's always have the end game in mind. You've heard me talk about this before when I've talked about Stephen Covey's book, 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. Once you're sold out to the fact that you are going to make it, guys, your circumstance is irrelevant now. Once you understand the fact that you are going to make it, people's opinions are irrelevant now. Why? Because you've seen yourself there before you get there. You've walked by faith and not by sight. And that is so important. Because if you walk by sight, sometimes the things that are in front of you is saying, well, wait a minute, look what's happening. You're not developing. Or look where you are now, you should be further along down the road. If you're looking by sight, that will stop you in your tracks, because sight is not really telling you the reality of your destiny. It's telling you the reality of just that particular moment in time. It's like a snapshot in time. You should see your journey to your destiny as a video and not a still picture. Yeah, if you see it as a still picture, all you're going to do is look at what is happening at that particular moment in time, and if it's not favorable, it will stop you. If you see it as a video, then all of a sudden you understand it's rolling. It is rolling. It hasn't finished yet. You're still doing the things that you need to do. You're getting to where you need to go to. It is not the finished picture. It is not the full stop. It's just a pause. And if you see it as just a pause, you know you can take off pause whenever you want and continue down that journey. And so guys, understand those 3 tips. Yeah, understand those 3 tips when change is happening in your life. Yeah, because when the change is happening in your life, it's, even though it may be negative, doesn't mean it's going to end negative. even though it's positive, doesn't mean negativity isn't going to happen. Be flexible, be pliable, so that whatever is happening, it never takes you away from where you need to be. Yeah, so this is my quick tips for you on a Friday. Hopefully it's helped you if you're going through change. I mean, over the last couple of weeks, the amount of boxes I've packed and unpacked, the amount of stuff that I've done, I mean, that was crazy change. I'm still in change. I'm in a new environment. The kids are going to be going to new schools. I'm trying to sort that out still, but it really is a time of reflection, because where you are next year isn't necessarily where you're going to be today. And you may think that you're stuck in the situation that you're in. Guys, you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Always keep your eyes on tomorrow, because you don't know what it's going to bring. And your situation can drastically change. Things can happen that can be beyond your very expectation if you allow it to. And so guys, hopefully this has made sense to you. If there's somebody that you know needs to get encouraged, you know, people go through stuff every single week. People go through stuff, and they may not tell you that they're going through it, but they're still going through it. And sometimes it just takes third-party validation, or third-party hearing something that someone else has said, to trigger something in them to say, you know something, that makes sense, I'm going to continue to go. So if you know somebody that needs to be encouraged by this, then just tag them on it, share, and just let them know that their change is coming. And so guys, stay motivated through change. Don't let the change stop you, because your why, or let me say your desperate why, is worth the effort. Never forget that. Your why will get you started, but your desperate why will ensure that you finish. Take care guys, and I'll be back with you with another power walk, this time next week. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.